What we do here is go back.
Hey, what's good guys, it's Simply Uncle from Deck Builders here. Before I start the video, I've got a few things to talk about. First thing on my mind is COVID-19. Everyone's trapped inside here in Australia and I hope you're doing well. I'm wishing all of you a happy Easter that's already passed, but I hope you had a good Easter with your family. I hope you're all happy and healthy, and I hope you're staying fit and staying connected to your friends. And I hope this virus doesn't take as long as we think it will. Secondly, Heap the Drip Cameron hoodie limited edition. I'll link his channel down below in the description. He's the other guy that makes videos on this channel as well. This is a very limited edition hoodie, but if you want one, DM him on Twitter at Cameron here. Got it on the hoodie. Okay, now that we're into the deck profile, today's deck is the Machina deck, or the Machina deck. I'm sorry, I don't know how to pronounce it. I haven't seen a review online anywhere, only played with it, played against it, and read reviews. So here's the deck list. Whoa, don't forget to like and subscribe the video if you enjoyed. Please leave a comment down below. Now let's get into it. Okay, so a little bit about the deck. So your main deck revolves around a card called Machina Force, which can only be special summoned by using Commander Covington. And whilst this card is very OP, you need to pay 1,000 life points every time you want to attack with it, so it's best to know when and when not to attack with this card. Now that we've looked at the main monster, let's get into the rest of the deck. So for this deck, you'll need 3 Machina Force cards. If you're looking to buy a physical version of this card, it's really cheap, it's about 10 cents. And you'll need 3 of these. Next on the deck list is the Machina Mega Form. Now by tributing this card, you can special summon 1 Machina card from your hand or deck. Next you'll need 3 Machina Cannons. Now this card can only be summoned by sending other Machina monsters from your hand to your graveyard. Next we've got 3 Machina Fortresses. Now if this card is destroyed in battle and sent to the graveyard, you can target 1 monster your opponent controls and destroy it. Now next we'll need 3 Machina Snipers. This card's really overpowered. If you have one of these in the field, that's the only Machina monster that can be attacked on your side. Next you'll need 3 Machina Gear Frames. Now when this card is summoned, you can add 1 Machina monster from your deck to your hand. Next is 3 Machina Soldiers. When this card is normal summoned onto your side and you control no other monsters, you can special summon another Machina monster from your hand onto the playing field. Next we have 3 Commander Covingtons. Now these are used in the special summon for Machina Force. They can also be special summoned by sending other Machina monsters from your hand to the graveyard. Next you'll need 3 Machina Defenders. From flipping this card, you can add 1 Machina Covington to your hand. Next you'll need 3 Infinitrack Anchor Drills. Now by summoning this card, you can also get another Machina monster from your hand onto the field by special summoning it in defense position. Next you need 3 Infinitrack Tunnelers. Now by tributing 1 Earth Machine monster, you can special summon this card in defense position. Now to round out the deck, you'll need 1 Ash Blossom with Joyous Spring. This is basically just your negate in the deck. It's only here to fill up the numbers for the deck. Now moving on to the spell cards. You'll need 3 Machina Armored units. These can special summon machine monsters from your hand after ones on your field have been sent to the graveyard. Next you'll need 3 Iron Draws. Now if you control 2 Machina monsters, you can draw 2 cards from your deck. And now onto the trap cards. There's only 1 type of trap card in this deck, and so you need 2 summon limits. This trap card makes sure that you can only summon 2 monsters per turn. This is very good for going up against DD decks and Pendulum decks. Okay, so now onto the extra deck. So the extra deck isn't that important in this deck, so I'm going to go through this quite quickly. So first you'll need 2 Dragon of the Dark Steel, 1 Infinitrack Earth Slicer, 1 Infinitrack Goliath, this is a Link summon, 1 Infinitrack Mountain Smasher, 1 Cyber Dragon Nova, 1 Cyber Dragon Infinity, 1 number 62, 1 Galaxy Eyes Full Armor Photon Dragon, 3 Infinitrack River Stormers, and 1 Infinitrack Fortress Mega Clubs. Now looking at some pricing here, here's some of the expensive cards and their prices. See, not many cards in this deck are that expensive. A lot of them are really quite cheap. So this deck's a pretty good budget deck if you need one. Alright, if you guys enjoyed the video, please hit that like, comment down below, stay safe, and don't forget to subscribe. Peace.